Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new villain. This is Blockbuster, made by Artifact Comics, aka Gaist. As I would try to explain what it is about, but we have a bug, so there's no reason. So let's check and see now. A Hollywood director with a penchant for bombastic pyrotechnics, not possessing the ability to alter reality itself during filming. Heroes must endure the rigors of playing their part in Heroes must endure the rigors of playing their part in cinema, taking on a variety of roles. Can you survive while enduring his creative vision, or will you face a box office bomb? Difficulties 2, and it's from the Artifact Adventures um, expansion, quote unquote, from this. So let's in this fight we're going to have the Astonishing Pseudo, base Necro, a Dr. Mako Beach episode, and the Defect. This fight will be taking place in Champion Pseudos, so let's begin. Setup. At the start of the game, Blockbuster enters play, bombastic director's hand up, search the B and deck for every roll card and put protagonist, antagonist, and one other roll next to different heroes, remove the remaining rolls from the game, then shuffle the B and deck. The rolls we have are protagonist. This card is indestructible, the hero next to this card is considered the protagonist. Increase the first damage dealt by and to villain targets and this hero each turn by 2. Whenever damage would be dealt to the hero with the lowest HP, you may relate it to this hero. The antagonist roll. This card is indestructible, the hero next to this card is considered antagonist and counts as a villain target. Reduce damage this hero deals to other villain targets by 1. Reduce damage dealt to this hero by other villain targets by 1. The first time each turn an extra deals damage to this hero, you may play a card or use a power. A comic relief roll. This card is indestructible. Whenever a villain card is played, the hero next to this card may deal another target and themselves psychic damage. The first time one of your cards is destroyed each turn, you may draw a card or play a card with a matching keyword. When an antagonist deals damage to a protagonist, you may use a power. The partner roll. This card is indestructible. If the hero next to this card has more HP than the protagonist, you may treat them as that roll instead. Whenever a protagonist deals 5 or more damage to a target, you may use a power. Whenever an antagonist deals 5 or more damage to a target, you may play a card. And lastly, the romantic interest roll. This card is indestructible. Whenever the hero next to this card is dealt 3 or more damage, increase the next damage dealt by the protagonist by 2. Whenever the protagonist is dealt 3 or more damage, increase the next damage this hero deals by 2. Whenever this hero gains HP, you may also have any number of extra gain 1 HP. So for this, we're going to, since we already have a quote-unquote romantic card in Champion, we're not going to choose the romantic interest, and we're going to get rid of the comic release, as we're going to give the protagonist to Defect, the antagonist to the Necro, because it can feel quite accurate to say the least, and the partner to Pseudo. So with that done, we go gameplay. Without heroes without a roll card are extras. If a roll would be moved and no other active hero is in play, go next to Blockbuster instead. At the start of the villain turn, Blockbuster deals each hero with a roll 1 psychic damage, then each hero extra 3 sonic damage each. At the end of the villain turn, if there is an environment target in play, it deals the protagonist 3 melee damage. If not, play the top card of the environment deck, and Blockbuster deals a hero with the lowest HP 3 psychic damage. When Blockbuster would be destroyed, takes his HP to 60, and he flips instead. With that, now we do the stuff. So they first of all, everyone with a roll card takes 1 damage. The Defect takes 3 because of the +2, and Negro takes nothing because the DR, since Blockbuster is still a beaten target, and then Meiko takes 3 damage. We're then going to play Action. One shot. Play the top card of the environment deck, then play the top card of the villain deck. Protagonist and antagonist may both use a power, so we play for environment Stunt Double, Heroic Actor. The first time any hero type would be dealt damage by a villain type each turn, you may react that damage to this card. This card reduces to 0 of your HP. Each player discards 2 cards. Keep in mind that it only actually cares when the card enters play for the first time effects, so that means that even though we technically already took damage, we can still redirect the next damage we take. Then for villain we get Hazard Pay, ongoing. Place card next to a hero extra, there's only Medico for that. Increase damage dealt by and to this hero by and to environment targets by 1. The first time the hero exits carries out 3 or more damage each turn. The player may draw a card. There you go. With that, now both of them can use a power. Unfortunately, you just have to skip both because the powers are actually not that good. At the end of turn, there is environment target, so they deal the protagonist 3 damage, and that's all. Pseudo. They're going to play telepathic coordination, one shot. Each player draws 3 cards and discards 2 cards. Then they're going to use their base power, unstable metamorphosis. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until shape is revealed. Shuffle the other cards into your deck. Either put the revealed shape into your hand or prevent next time a shape will be destroyed. Put into play and Seal deals himself 1 irresolvable psychic damage. So we're going to reveal. We're going to put into play. We prevent the next time a shape will be destroyed. So we're going to put this as a reference in case it hasn't happened yet. As we get uh, Barbed Spines. Ongoing, shape limited. When this character's placed, he'll deal each non-hero target 1 projectile damage, then destroy each shape other than this one. Each time Pseudo is dealt damage by a non-hero target, he deals that target 2 melee damage. So that's an AoE 1. And then he takes 1 damage. Withdraw. That's all. Necro, they're going to play Book of the Dead. One shot. Search your deck for or trash for a ritual, put into play or into your hand. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. You may draw a card. So we're going to get one of the 2 rituals that we don't have right now in our hand, which is Corpse Explosion. Ongoing, limited ritual. Whenever an undead target is destroyed, Necro deals 2 toxic damage to all the targets. We draw a card. Then power, we're going to skip our power still. Draw. That's all. Dr. Medico, they're going to play Universal Donor. Ongoing, limited. Whenever Dr. Medico is dealt damage, a hero target during the Medico regains 1 HP. Power, 1 target regains 2 HP. Then they're going to use the raise power on duty. The next time a hero would deal a hero target damage, that hero target regains much HP instead. We draw. That's it. Defect. They're going to play Chaos. One shot. Shuffle out the 2 orbs from your trash into your deck. Then reveal cards from the deck until 2 orbs are revealed. Put into play. Shuffle the revealed cards back into your deck. So we get those 2 back. We get then afterwards the sack 2 cards actually, which are Lightning Orb, Equipment Orb. When these characters play, if there are more than 3 orbs in play, destroy your oldest orb. At the end of your turn, the effect deals 1 non-hero target 1 lightning damage. When this card is destroyed, the effect deals 1 non-hero target 2 lightning damage. And Dark Orb, Equipment Orb. When this characters play, if there are more than 3 orbs in play, destroy your oldest orb. At the end of your turn, add 2 tokens to this card. When this card is destroyed, the effect deals the being target with the lowest HP, X infernal damage, or is the number of tokens on this card. Then we're going to use our base power, refresh. You may play a cantrip, discard your hand, draw 3 cards. We're going to play dual cast, one shot cantrip. Destroy your older sword, trigger its destruction effect at initial time. So we're going to destroy the oldest, which is right now the lightning orb, so we get to deal 2 damage twice. Which one of those increased by 2, so that's a total of 6 damage. Then we discard our hand and draw 3. Draw phase. End of turn, we get to add 2 tokens to the Dark Orb. Environment. We get Love Interest, just as we said before. When this character is placed, select 2 hero character cards. The first time either of those heroes will be dealt damage by a non-hero target. Each turn, reduce the damage by 2. If damage is still dealt this way, the other hero deals itself 3 psychic damage. We're going to choose for this Pseudo and Necro, since any other option will still take consistent damage or more than the amount, so it's not for the best for us. Then Villain, start of turn, they all take 1 damage. We're going to say Pseudo takes it first, so it's reduced enough to not take it. Necro also doesn't take it. And the effect takes a total of 3 damage. And also Medico. So there we go. Which that lets heal someone for 1. We're going to choose the defect. We play Audition Pool. Extra. Place card next to a hero without a copy of Audition Pool. This hero and their cards cannot affect or be affected by cards or effect from other hero decks. When this card is destroyed, Blockbuster deals each other hero target 3 sonic damage. We're going to choose Pseudo, the partner, and just let they have their own, their own speed of adventure. Then end of turn, there's environment target, so it deals the highest 3 damage. We're going to say that one is a necro, and that's it. Pseudo, they're going to play Clobbering Arms, ongoing shape limited. When this card is placed, you'll use one target 3 melee damage, then destroy each shape other than this one at the end of your turn, so you'll use a target 3 melee damage. So we're going to deal 3 damage to Blockbuster, they will get destroyed, but it doesn't because of the power from earlier. Then we're going to use Raise Power, we get a shape, we're going to then put it next to we're going to put into play this, get the spark sign is be destroyed as we take destroy the Clobbering first and prevent it. Perfect Disguise. Ongoing shape limited. When this card enters play, reveal the top 2 cards of one deck. Discard one of them and put the other on top of that deck. Then destroy each shape other than this one. Pseudo is immune to damage dealt by environment targets. We're going to choose Blockbuster for this. Discard one of these, replace the other one, and he's now immune to damage dealt by environment targets, which is great. Especially because the partner lets us deal effects from that, so that's good. We draw. That's all. Well, end of turn, the Clobbering has still 3 more damage to Blockbuster. Necro. They're going to play another Book of the Dead. This time they're going to grab the Hellfire, ongoing limited ritual. Whenever another target is destroyed, Necro deals 1 non-hero target to infernal damage. We draw a card. Power we have to basically skip. Draw phase. Dr. Medico, we're going to play Experimental Medicine, ongoing limited. At the start of your turn, Dr. Medico may deal himself to toxic damage. If he does not take damage this way, destroy this card. Damage dealt by Dr. Medico is irreducible and cannot be increased. Increase HP recovery caused by your cards powers by 1. So that's good in the sense that it will help us at least get more consistent healing that way. Then power, we're going to use the power on Universal Donor to use heal for 3. Draw a card. That's all. Defect. They're going to play a Lightning Orb again. Power. They're going to use There is Power. They don't have anything to be able to play, so they just discard their hand and draw 3 more and draw it. So that's 4. Then end of turn, this gets 2 more tokens, and this lets them heal some for 1, increase to 3. That's it. Environment. We get Deadly Choice. Conflict. At the start of each hero turn, that hero may deal themselves 1 psychic damage, so discard the top card of their deck. If a one-shot is discarded this way, destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, deal each target 4 fire and 4 projectile damage, then destroy this card. Right. Villain, they're going to get action again, so we play top environment, we get a Northstone double. Not the worst actually. Then play top of their deck, they get Recasting. Protagonist and antagonists regain 4 HP each, move or roll cards next to different heroes. Blockbuster deals each hero without that roll card 3 fire damage. So first of all we do the healing, so we're going to then now instead move antagonist next to Dr. Medico actually, so that way they don't have to worry too much about anything now. Move protagonist next to Pseudo, so they have a constant damage option. And we're going to move the partner next to Necro, so they can actually deal with the stuff happening around them a bit more consistent, at least by playing minions that way outside of their turn, or dealing them damage more easily. So there we go. So then everyone else without a roll card takes 3 damage. That's unfortunately the defect. And then 2 players can basically use a power. That would be the antagonist and Pseudo. So Pseudo is just going to use their base power to get a shape. They're just going to put that one in their hand, show the cards. And Medico is going to heal themselves for 3 HP. So they can say hi, there we go. End of turn. The protagonist takes 3 damage from the environment target, but they're immune to damage thanks to the perfect disguise. So that's all. Pseudo, they're going to play. Try to not think about it. One shot. Search the BN deck for one card, shuffle the rest of the BN deck, then put that card on top of bottom of the BN deck. We're going to search for. We're going to just move another action for later to top. There we go. Then we're going to use the raise power, reveal to get a shape. They're going to just put into play, preventing destruction of the clobbering arms, destroying this, and that will make them take 1 damage. We're going to rake the damage to Dr. Medico. The card that we get is Stealthy Form, ongoing, shape limited. When this card enters play, discard the top card of one deck, then destroy each shape other than this one. The first time Pseudo will be dealt damage each turn, you may rake the damage to another hero target. If you do, increase the next damage dealt by Pseudo by 1. So, yeah, we're going to discard the top card of yours. We'll say Defect because it can matter a bit for him. He's doing this time, but still. And then he will deal himself 1 damage, but instead he redirect that to Medico, which lets someone heal for 2 HP. We're going to say Defect. And then just get next damage increased by 1. Draw phase. End of turn, they're going to deal 3, which becomes a total of 6 damage to Blockbuster. And that's it. Necro, they're going to play the possessed scores on that. At the end of the return, this card deals a non-undead hero target with the lowest HP to infernal damage. Wait, actually, before we do that, we forgot the protagonist dealt 5 or more damage, so we can use a power. We're going to just use the power to deal 1 damage to Blockbuster. Since this is technically by a BN card, not by a hero card. Now we're going to play the possessed corpse on that. At the end of your turn, this card deals a non-undead target with the lowest HP to infernal damage. Or non-undead hero target. When this card enters play, its HP is the number of rituals in play plus 2. So that would be a total of 4 HP. Also, wait, before I forget, Necro takes 1 damage, his card stop. That's a one shot. It destroys this. So there we go. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, as we were going then, with Empower, we're going to hit this for 2 damage. Draw phase. End of turn, this hit lowest for 2. That's going to be Dr. Medico, which lets someone else heal for 2 HP. We're going to see the defect still. That's all. Medico start turn, hits himself for 2 damage, lets somebody heal for that. It's a defect. They're going to play Doctor's Orders. One shot, Dr. Medico himself 1 energy damage. One hero character other than Dr. Medico may regain 2 HP, that hero may use a power. We're going to choose the defect. They're going to heal back to full now. And then play Claw. One shot cantrip. The defect deals 1 target X me damage, where it's 2 plus the number of claws in your trash. There's no claws in our trash, so that's only 2 damage. But we're going to lead to the possessed undead, which lets activate their effect. So that's 2 damage and then 3 more damage to Blockbuster. They lose their hand and draw 3 more cards. Defect, they're going to play Cold Snap. The effect deals 1 target 2 cold damage. Search your deck or trash for a Frost Fort and put into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. That's going to be 2 damage to Blockbuster. And then we're going to search for Frost Orb. Equipment Orb. When this card enters play, if there are more than 3 orbs in play, destroy your oldest orb. At the end of your turn, add 1 token to your block pool. When this card is destroyed, add 2 tokens to your block pool. If you're asking what the block pool is, here is the rules card for it. No. Whenever a hero with a block pool would take no irreversible damage, remove tokens from the block pool to reduce damage by number of tokens removed until either the damage reaches 0 or the block pool is empty. At the start of that hero's turn, remove all tokens from their block pool. With that, we use the power. We don't have any cantrips, so they just basically means get a new hand. End of turn, this gets 2 more tokens, so and replace the other rest with a 5. Deal 1 damage to Blockbuster, and we get a token to our block pool, which we'll put here. Environment, replay, props department. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck in turn order. If the revealed card is a one shot, play it, but prevents any damage on that card. If the revealed card is not a one shot, discard it. So end of turn, we now do that. So we get this card here, a play. We actually get Chaotic Summon. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into play. So we get a ghoul on that. At the end of your turn, this card deals the non-undead hero type with the second lowest HP to toxic damage. When this card enters play, its HP is the number of rituals in play plus 2, so that's still 4. And the second card is Book of the Dead, so we're going to get another ritual. Dark Pact, ongoing, limited ritual. Whenever undead target is destroyed, draw a card, put an undead from your hand into play. And then we draw a card. That's everything for Necro. Dr. Medico. They get Life Force of Will. One shot, Dr. Medico deals itself 20 damage, which is prevented. And each hero character in Dr. Medico may regain 2 HP or use a power. We cannot unfortunately do that for Pseudo because they're still affected by the addition pool, so we're going to let Necro deal 2 damage to the ghoul, and then the Defect they're going to play Recursion with their base power. So one shot cantrip, destroy your older sub, then play it again, keep any tokens it had on its place. So we'll destroy the Dark Orb, which lets us deal 6 damage to the lowest, that's the addition pool. And this, then we discard our hand, draw 3 with that. The Defect itself, they play, it gets discarded unfortunately. That's all, Villain. Everyone with a start turn, everyone with a prop takes 1 damage, so and then the Defect takes 3 damage. We play action, so we play top of environment. We get the Storm, Antagonist. The first time a conflict is card each turn, this card deals the hero with the highest HP to projectile damage. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero with the highest HP 4 melee damage. Then for the villain, we get Director's Court. Ongoing, when this card is destroyed, Blockbuster takes a full turn out of turn order sequence. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card. Then we get 2 powers from Pseudo and also Dr. Medico. Dr. Medico is just going to heal themselves for 3. Pseudo is going to use their check again to see if they get something they want. They're just going to. They're actually going to take the damage, get rid of this because I realize that doesn't actually work. So they're going to keep the clover in arms and shuffle this. End of turn. Any of the environment targets deals the protagonist 3 damage. So that's going to be 3 damage reduced to 2 to Pseudo. Pseudo's turn now. They're going to just double skip actually. And hit Blockbuster for 5, which that's just enough to activate the partner effect, which is not a hero card, so they still get to do it. So they're going to use the power to play Demonic Imp. Undead. At the end of your turn, destroy 1 hero equipment or ongoing card. When this card is destroyed, 1 player may play a card. When this card enters place, its HP becomes the number of returns in play plus 2, so this time is 5 instead of the usual 2. And this is thanks to Darkness power, so there we go. That's all. Necro, they're going to play the Talisman equipment. Place a card next to a target. The target is immune to damage from undead targets. So there we go. They're going to then use their power to deal 2 damage to the ghoul. That let us activate the 3 rituals we have. So first they're going to draw a card. They're going to hit Blockbuster for 3 damage, and then they deal each villain target 2 toxic damage. That's just enough to get rid of the addition pool. So each other hero target takes 3 sonic damage. So that lets us heal for 2. We're going to heal Pseudo as a welcoming gift. And they only take 2 because of the block pool for Defect. So there we go. Then we draw. And then we have the Demonic Imp, which destroys 1 card. We're going to destroy the Dark Orb, which lets us deal a total of 6 damage to Blockbuster. And that's it then. Medico, they take 2 damage, which heals them instead. Unfortunately, he doesn't take damage this way, so this gets destroyed. Then they're going to play Prescription Strength. Ongoing. Instead of each hero turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, select a hero target. The target gains 2 HP. Increase damage dealt by the target by 1 this turn. They're going to just set up their base power again, since they're finding HP, and then draw. Defect. First of all, start of turn, Medico is going to use the effect here, heal Defect for 3 by destroying this and increasing the damage dealt by 1. Then they're going to play Barrage, the effect deals one target to projectile damage X times, where it's the number of forts you have in play. So that's going to be a total of 6 damage. They're going to use their power to play Beam Cell, one shot cantrip. The effect deals one target 1 energy damage, increase damage dealt by the defect to that target by 1 till the end of your next turn. So we hit for 2, they get an extra +1 now, which we're also going to leave here to remember. Discard their hand, they draw 3, increase to 4, withdraw phase to 4, and that's it. Delay minor lets them hit Blockbuster for 3, and they get another next time they are basically. Environment. We get Jump Scare. When this card enters play, reveal the top 3 cards of the environment deck, put any reveal antagonist into play, discard the other reveal cards. At the end of the environment turn, each hero character card deals itself 1 psychic damage, then shuffle this card and the environment trash into the environment deck. So first of all, we get the bar prompt, the props department we get nothing for pseudo. We get final ritual for necro. One shot, search your trash for up to 2 on deck and put them into play. Necro deals each of those targets to toxic damage. Then Necro deals himself X toxic damage, where it is 2 times the number of cards put into play. We're actually going to grab 2 targets this time, because there's no reason why not. It's a shame to not be able to deal them damage, but it's still worth having them now at this point. Necro takes no damage, and then Medico, we get Preventing Care, one shot. Select the target on the Dr. Medico. Prevent the next damage that will be dealt to that target. You may draw a card, you may play a card. We're going to choose Necro, then we draw a card, and we're going to play Flare Up, one shot. Dr. Medico is at 3 energy damage. Dr. Medico and non-hero target gain 1 HP. So we're going to hit Blockbuster, which will be each reduced by 1 because of we're an antagonist. So because of that, he returns to 6 HP and he flips. Now he's fine, I'll do it myself. When Blockbuster flips to his side, play a top card of the environment and begin deck. Heroes without a roll card are extras. If a roll card will be moved and no other active hero is in play, remove from the game. As of the Vientor, increase damage dealt by Vientor cards by 1. Blockbuster deals each other target 1 projectile damage. When a target is destroyed, the environment deals each other target in its play area 1 fire damage. The first time any non-target card is destroyed each turn, play top card of its deck. At the end of the Vientor turn, Blockbuster deals the protagonist 1 melee damage, then regains 4 HP. When Blockbuster is 0 HP, he first deals each other non-protagonist target 4 usable fire damage. So yeah, now he's way more scary. But we'll be fine, I'm sure. Necro regains 1, and also we heal Necro. There we go. Then, Defect, they get Force Field. One shot at 3 tokens to block pool for each ongoing you have in play. We have none, so that does nothing. Then we get the Storm. Highest takes 4 damage. That's actually Pseudo. That's actually the Defect, who only takes 3, and the block is gone. Then the Director's Cut happen. So the Bian takes a full turn, meaning he gets a +1, deals AoE 2, so this is gone. We're going to hit like this first, because it may matter. And then last one, we destroy the Endomer King, so we have to activate a lot of effects. First, we're going to do the damage, so that's 3 and 2 damage to Blockbuster. He gets to draw a card, and somebody gets to play a card. We're going to give that play to the Defect. They're going to play Claw. We already said before, there's 1 Claw, so that's a total of 4 damage to Blockbuster. And that's it then. Then we activate the last part. What target was destroyed, so the environment deals each other target in this player 1 fire damage. So that means that everything here is actually at 2 HP, not 3. So 1 more damage. Then we play. We get recasting. Protagonist and antagonist, we get recasting again. So we heal Medico and Pseudo for 4. And then we're going to give the Defect once more the protagonist role, because why not? We're going to give Necro the antagonist, and Pseudo the partner role, so we're back to the beginning basically. And Medico takes 4 damage, which then lets them heal someone. We're going to heal necro for 1. There we go. End of turn. The protagonist takes 2 damage. That becomes 4. And then Buster regains 4 HP. That's it now. The jump scare happens. They all heal them. Everybody hits themselves for 1 damage. We're going to say the defect is first, so they heal instead. Because funny enough, we kinda need it at this point. We kinda care more about them in this moment since they won't take the damage. And this all gets shuffled back in. Alright, Blockbuster, they get an already damage increase and do an AoE 3. So first this happens. We're going to do this basically 5 damage here, and they draw a card. Then both of these take 1. Then we're going to do that again, so 5 more damage. 1 more damage here. After that's done, we still do the AoE 3, so this is 5 for the defect, unfortunately. And now we play unpaid extras. Extra. At the end of the BN turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 projectile damage. When this card is destroyed, each non-antagonist hero deals itself 2 psychic damage. So then, end of turn, the protagonist takes 3 damage, and then Blockbuster gains 4 HP. Then the highest HP takes 3. That's... oh wait, sorry, that's increased damage dealt. BN cards, my mistake, that's actually 5. Because they still have the +1, so 4 damage total to Pseudo. And that's it. We're going to play Mind Over Matter, ongoing limited. Reduce psychic damage dealt to hero target. Each time a hero target deals damage, they may change its type to psychic. Then power, we're going to just reveal to read the shape. We're going to get rid of risky impersonation to play another covering arms to deal 3 damage. Take 1 irreducible, withdraw, and that lets us hit for 6 total more. There we go. Necro, they're going to play a zombie. Undead, at the end of your turn, this card deals the 2 non-undead hero target with the highest HP 2 toxic damage. When this card enters play, its HP becomes again number 3 +2, so 5 still. Then power, going to hit it for 2 damage, withdraw. End of turn, highest takes 2. We're going to say that's necro. They can serve at this point. And that's it. Medico. Yeah, they're just going to play immunization, 1 shot. Dr. Medico deals each hero character and himself 1 irreducible enemy damage. Target itself damages 1 immune damage until the start of your turn. So everyone takes 1 damage, and they'll be immune to damage to hopefully keep them alive for a bit longer. Then with all of that, he's going to just heal the defect for 2 HP, draw a card. Alright, defect. They're going to play Darkness, 1 shot, search your deck for a trash for a dark orb, put into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. Trigger the end of turn fall dark orbs. So we're going to search the trash just to be safe here, so we don't seem to lose it. And we give it 2 tokens immediately, so that's nice. Then power, we're going to use the base power again, since it's the only one we have. Hit them for a total of 2 damage. We still basically give the +1. Discard our hand, draw 3, draw 1. We get to use the lightning orb to hit them for 3 damage. We get 1 block. In our pool, we lose the other +1, and this gets 2 more tokens. Then from that, environment, we get another jump scare. That's from that we're going to reveal nothing, so it's all gets discarded. End of turn, we reveal now. We get for pseudo, we get Resolve self-image. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until these shapes are revealed. Put them into your hand. Discard the other card revealed this way. Shuffle your trash into your deck. Either draw a card or play 1 card. So we get basically a bunch of shapes. We then just get a whole new thing here. We're just going to draw a card. That's all. Necro, they get nothing. Dr. Medico, they get nothing. And the defect gets barrage, but does nothing since it's all damage. So there we go. The storm hits highest for 4. That's the pseudo who's immune to damage. Then everyone hits himself for 1. That only matters for Mako, which they're going to use to heal Defect for 1 again. And this all gets shuffled. Alright, Blockbuster, they're going to give everybody a +1. They hit everything for a total of 4 AoE. We're going to say the first damage goes to the irate to the stun double, which makes us discard 2 cards, but we're going to have to do that anyway, so doesn't matter too much. Then that deals AoE 1 here. Fire, this guy dies, and also this one, so we have to discard 2 more cards again. Then we play budget cuts. Destroy 4 ongoings and 4 hero equipments and our ongoing cards. Destroy non-character villain cards in the villain player until 4 remain. Players card down to 4 cards. Remove the protagonist. Move the protagonist roll next to a hero extra. So that's not good actually. 14 for us. We're going to destroy Dark Pact, move Mind Over Matter, the Talisman, and we're going to also destroy, we'll say, just the Dark Orb that immediately destroys the unpaid extras, which makes so everybody hit himself for 2 because we're still immune to damage at least. So then we move the protagonist to Dr. Mako, which is unfortunately what we didn't want at all. So yeah. Then end of turn, Mako takes 4 and they heal would hit the defect for 1 as Blockbuster gains 4 HP. There we go. Pseudo, they're going to just play uh, Group Battle Shifter, ongoing limited. At start of your turn, you may play 1 shape. Power until the end of this turn, increase damage dealt by Pseudo by 1. You may play 1 shape. We're going to then use its power. We're not going to play a shape but get a +1 damage. Draw a card and then hit for 8 damage to Blockbuster. Alright, Necro, they're going to play Chaotic Summon for 2 more cards. They get Possessed Corpse and another zombie. This becomes only 4 HP this time. Then with that power, they're just going to hit the. They're just going to hit Blockbuster for 1. Draw a card. End of turn. The zombies deal nothing but 2 damage to Dr. Mako, which we're going to still heal Defect for 1 from that. Alright, Dr. Medico. They're going to play Healing Pulse. Ongoing limited. At the end of your turn, up to 3 times in 1 HP each. Power, Dr. Mako deals himself 2 energy damage. Each hero character card other than Dr. Mako gains 2 HP. They're going to be dying soon, so it's not going to hurt too much. We're just going to get rid of the immunity. We're just going to heal, use our power to heal Defect for 2 HP, draw a card, and after heal everybody else for 1 HP. Defect, they're going to skip play. Power, they're just going to use it to draw. And draw face. So that's a total of 4, and after hit for 1, and this stays at 1. Environment, we play another deadly choice. We now go for the props department. We get another self-serve image. We're just going to draw from that. That's all. Necro gets nothing. Dr. Medico gets positive Gnosis, which at least gives everybody a draw. The damage he takes is prevented, so everybody gets basically heal and a draw. So there's at least that. And then the defect we're going to play all for 1. 1 shot. Put up to 3 cantrips from your trash into your hand. You may play a number of cantrips. Remove this card from the game. So unfortunately, we don't have any cantrips in play in our trash, and we only have 1 cantrip, so that's just 2 damage to the villain, and this is removed from the game. Unfortunately, quite wasted. Thanks for nothing, deadly choice. Then Blockbuster, they get another +1 damage and hit everything for a total of 5. We're going to first go to the zombies because we need that. So zombies. Oh wait, I realized these should have like 6 more HP because those have -1. So that's 2 and 1. They take 1. This gets destroyed. 3 more damage. This one gets destroyed again. 3 more damage, and this takes 5. Um, Pseudo takes 5 damage. Defect takes only 4 because of the block, and Dr. Mako dies. Then they play Vienna's Goons, they have +1. End of turn, there's no protagonist, so they just heal 4. And then the highest takes 8 damage, that's Defect. Alright, Pseudo. They're going to play telepathic coordination to give more draws. Then from that, use their power to just keep the +1, draw a card. Then they just hit for 6 for a total of 8 damage to Blockbuster. Right, Necro, they're just going to play a zombie, hit for 2 damage, so they're at 2 HP. We draw, highest takes 2, that's Pseudo, and they draw. That's all. Dr. Medico, yeah, they're going to use the power to let Defect use a power, deal for 3 damage, discard their hand, and draw 3. Then Defect, they're going to play Recursion, that lets them destroy the Lightning Torp, and immediately put it back into play, so that's basically 2 damage here. Power, they're going to play White Noise. Reveal card from your deck until you reveal an ongoing card, put into play, shuffle the reveal cards into your deck. One shot cantrip. We get Electrodynamics. When this card displays, search your deck or trash for a lightning orb, put into play. If you search your deck this way, shuffle it. Your lightning orbs deal damage to two non-hero targets of 1, so we get another lightning orb. At least that's more damage here. As we shuffle all of this. Then we discard hand, draw 3, draw face, end of turn, we get another block in our pool, and hit for 1 on 1 here. Environment. We technically should be able to try to use daily choice, but I do believe this is kind of a lost thing, so we're just accepting this error and taking defeat as we take AoE 4 and 4. That destroys the Venus Goons, which deals 1 damage here. No wait, I just realized we forgot something from the effect. They should have played top because of the effect from Blockbuster, so do we have changed anything? So yeah, my mistake there. And also from Necro, which may actually matter when the assertion of the targets here. My apologies there. In case that continues, we deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We destroy the zombie, that deals AoE 1. That lets us deal 3 damage. We destroy our zombie, that's AoE 1. Here, we destroy Blockbuster, which makes us take a total of AoE 8, which leaves only everybody in cap but Pseudo at 2 HP. So technically we won, but only because only which technically may have actually happened a bit earlier if it wasn't for the error we have in my end for not realizing that. So my apologies, but it's still a difficult fight. I may believe that at least. Sorry, it's still a difficult fight in the end. So yeah, right. So we win, but only because of Pseudo in the end surviving with 2 HP. So a really difficult fight. I may not say it's actually a 2, but hey, I may have done some stuff by error by accident, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see what other cards there are in the deck that we may have missed. We have Creative Control, ongoing. Damage cannot be created or prevented. Damage dealt to non-hero targets cannot be increased. When this card will be destroyed, Blockbuster first deals the hero with the highest HP for infernal damage. Executive Producers, Antagonist. When a hero card enters play, if it's not the first this turn, Blockbuster gains 3 HP. When a player uses a card, if it's not the first this turn, this card deals that player's hero 1 toxic damage. When this card leaves play, let it card of the BN deck. Explosions, more explosions, ongoing. Increase damage dealt to non-villain targets by 1. Whenever a non-hero target is destroyed, it first deals the hero with the highest HP 2 fire damage. And that's actually all. We saw through most of the deck besides those. So even then we also had the hazards which we already saw. But yeah, more difficult than it looks, but it can give some funny shenanigans. I think the main problem was that the team we had didn't work that well as I thought it would. I'll admit that I thought because we had Daily Necro and Dr. Medico, I kinda went more simple about the effect, the other stuff, as I didn't wanted to make sure it didn't feel too easy. So I tried to on purpose to not do that well in certain areas. So I admit there's also that problem in my end, but nevertheless, it's still fun in the end. Once again, thanks for watching. Sentinels of the Multiverse owned by Great and Games. Please support the official release no matter how difficult it may be now. The Astonishing Pseudo can be found in Walker's Workbench. Dr. Mayo can be found in SOTM, the other expansion. The Defect can be found in zontan's Sentinels collection. And last but not least, Blockbuster can be found on Active Comics. Once again, thanks for watching. Goodbye.